I recently had somebody tell me that, well, I can't take your comment seriously because your channel has only been for a year. And what this person fails to understand is that I've had these other channels deleted by people who start flagging because they don't like what you have to say. In particular, when you were talking about your own women. You know what I'm saying? They don't like what you have to say. These people don't get that our channels get flagged all the time. But remember the video I did about the white guy where he was purposely being racist and stupid and retarded? And all these black women were responding to him. And then he shows right on live how he's getting all these black women to sleep with an obvious racist white male who doesn't give a shit about them, right? So I respond to videos like this, and some black women come along and they want to flag my channel, delete my channel. But this guy, that white guy, he probably has not even been doxxed yet. They haven't even tried to destroy his job or his businesses. But a lot of them, they only go after black men. I need to have a TikTok sound right here. They only go after black men. They don't go after white guys. Proof positive is you have all these bullet bag channels. You have all of these guys are Dusty channel, AKA Cynthia G. You have all of these channels, right? And you don't see massive black people trying to flag these channels. These channels are just literally the definition of hate speech, but they are allowed to stay up for years and years and years. But I'm just talking about their hatred towards us. And, we have to delete this video. We have to delete your whole entire channel, buddy. For what? I don't call for the harm of anybody. I never do. I never would. So anyway, I was in my local liquor store last spring, and you know, I've never had a hard time getting women, in particular black women, because black women like light skinned men. They do. You know what I'm saying? So I could literally, if I wanted to, and I don't, I could literally just be sport effing all the dark skins. I mean, because I have never had a problem getting a black woman. Never have. Never have. Light skin. A black woman love light skinned black men. It's the truth, right? They will come here. I mean, you have some of them that will be out here and say, "I love chocolate men." I'm not trying to say that they don't, but what I'm trying to say is I don't have a problem running through dark skinned black women. I do not have a problem with this. I have never had a problem with this. My celibacy right now is, I'm talking to here and there, but I'm being single. I'm reading my Bible every day as much as possible. Some days I don't, but to make a long story real short, I'm alone because I just want to draw closer to God and learn more about God, and wait for more instructions. So I was at my local liquor store last spring, and once again, I've never had a problem getting with black women. That has never been a problem for me. Never. Even now, I don't have a problem. Dark skinned black women love light skinned black men. It is what it is, man. And ever since I've grown my beard to be really, really long, that I've been noticing there's been a lot of black women like, oh, I mean, they love men with beards. You know what I'm saying? They love a man with a beard. So you already got the golden ticket of being a light skinned Negro, right? And then you got a full beard. I've been noticing even white women just be like staring at me like, wow, this light skinned Negro has got a full beard, untrimmed. Like he looks like a wild lion, you know, and they they dream of me ravishing them. So I'm in the liquor store last spring, getting back to the meat of the lesson, and this dark skinned black woman, she had a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? I say she's about 30. I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? 50 something. I'm not gonna be too with it. Gotta hide my anonymity a little bit, right? But she turned around and she looked at me. She had a whole bunch of this top shelf. I will never forget this top shelf liquor, man. She was spending a lot of money on liquor. She had this black couple with her. He was tall as hell, man. He was like maybe 6'6", maybe 6'7" Negro. And I could tell he wasn't an FBA Negro. And he was with some FBA Negro female. And they were obviously a couple. She turns around, she looks at me and she goes, mmm. This is way a lot of them do. They can't hide when they getting wet. She was like, real loud. And I just looked at her. I was just like, I haven't heard that in a while, you know. There's a lot of them. Listen, I know my people. I know my people. She goes, and I looked at her and I saw the liquor, and in my mind, I realized she did have a pretty face. She had her natural hair, right? A lot of hair, natural hair. I could tell by looking at her, and I just looked at her. She looked away because I guess she was expecting me to say something, and I couldn't do it. You want to know why? Because she was built like a linebacker. She literally was, man. She was built like a linebacker. Now, had she would have been 100 and maybe 20 pounds at the most, we could have had a conversation. If she liked me like that, we could have had a conversation to see where this could have went. But she was like at least 250, maybe 300 pounds at 5 foot something. We can sit here and guess what? My penis does not get hard looking at big women like this. It does not. It does not. We've been talking about this for the better part of 20 years, and we've been hearing all of this. Oh, we're going to change. Oh, we're going to get better. Oh, we're all going to effing therapy. You know how many videos? Remember that therapist female that got kicked out of her profession because she was talking crap about black men. All this therapy, but she herself is overweight, and she's gone. So they've been lying to themselves, man. I've seen it firsthand with women that I've known, even in my own family, who are overweight, and nobody's checking for them, man. One didn't manage to get married recently, but she's getting married late in life. How old is my sister? She's like, was she 37, almost pushing 40? And for all these years, she big as hell. Nobody was checking for her, man. So they sit here and they lie to themselves, and they act like weight is not an issue. Oh, really? Why are you're not being picked, man? This lie that you've been telling yourself, every black man likes a big chick, is a damn lie. That is a damn lie. I don't want anything over 120. I really don't. I really don't. I can appreciate a big natural butt, but come on, man. Black men have never been into these big chicks like this, man. The only dudes that are into really big chicks are dudes that have no options. That's just the way it is. If you don't look all that good and you have very little options, dude, you're going to take whatever, you're going to take a big chick because a big chick can't be choosy because I mean, it is, listen, closing this out. Why do women like tall guys? You ever asked them that? Most of them cannot even explain it. You know what I'm saying? They like tall guys, in my opinion, because tall guys look big enough to protect them. And protecting them turns them on sexually. Because if you can protect her, you can protect your offspring from her. I think that's real simple. Why do some men, not all, why do some men like skinny women? Because she looks like she's young and fertile. Or I would say young legal for all you people who like to jump to conclusions. And just for me, skinny looks better. It makes my penis hard. Big women do not make my penis hard. It doesn't matter if you have 2 PhDs. It doesn't matter if you own $15 million in property and $50 million in liquid cash. All that shit doesn't matter. If you are overweight, my penis will not get hard. If you are overweight, my penis will not get hard. That's just the way it is. And if my penis does not get hard when I look at you, I don't want to be with you. It's just that simple. And I saw the look on her face, the lady in the liquor store, where I just briefly looked at her and I looked the other way. And she turned around because I guess she was thinking that I would have asked her for the phone number. But nah. I like them younger. I'm 50 something. And she was around exactly 30, dark skin, natural hair. I mean, amazing. Pretty face, amazing. 3 pluses. But she was freaking overweight. And we could say this a million times and they just don't get it.